First, we're going to look at using the indices rules as a way of simplifying expressions. If I have the indices expression a to the power of 4 multiplied by a to the power of 3, then using the indices law of a to the n times a to the m is equal to a to the n plus m. Therefore, two numbers with the same base, you add the indices together. Using that with our expression that we have here, we would get that would be a to the 4 plus 3, which is equal to a to the 7. If I was to try another expression, for example, 4x squared y times 3x y cubed, just to note, please be careful using the x there as a multiplication sign, because sometimes it is very easy to get that multiplication sign confused with this variable x or this pronumeral x, or whatever the reason for using x in your expression or equation is. But if we have this situation, again, we're going to use the indices rule that we have. First off, multiply the two coefficients together, the two numbers. 4 times 3 is 12. Now let's look at our indices laws and our bases that we have. If I have x squared and I'm multiplying it by x, now this x is actually to the power of 1. So I'd have x to the 2 plus 1 is 3. Y to the, again, 1 plus 3 is 4. And there my expression is simplified. Now, of course, I can go one step further again, and let's start using some different indices laws. If I had 4a squared b, and I was dividing that by 2a b, I would first think about what is the indices rule that I have here. Well, the indices rule I have is a to the n over a to the m is equal to a to the n take m. So when I have two base numbers that are the same and I'm dividing one by the other, I subtract their powers. So using that understanding here, first off I do the numbers. 4 divided by 2 is 2. A to the power of 2 divided by, this is a to the 1, so it would be 2 take 1. B to the 1 divided by b to the 1, that would be b to the 0. And so that would equal 2a. And now b to the 0, if I remember my indices rule of a to the 0 is equal to 1, so anything to the power of 0 is 1, then b to the 0 is just 1. So my answer is 2a.